Welcome back to New Day Cleveland. We're talking about putting your mental health first with our next two guests. From the Reset Center, please welcome Kelly Price and Dr. Michael Louwers. It's good to see you both again. Thanks for coming. I know that we have already gone through the wonderful work that you do at the Reset Center and how you help people in so many ways. But now you have this film that you've put together. Can you tell me a little bit about it?
Yeah, actually, how I found out about the entire treatment was because I've been in a few different documentaries over the past couple of years involved in. And when I heard about the documentary they were doing on this treatment, started by Shaw and Michael Fox, who were recipients of the treatment, I immediately became enamored with the treatment, which then actually helped me to get the idea of opening the center. But when I heard about it, I really wanted to help Shaw and Michael bring it to completion. So Michael was treated with the treatment, and then Shaw was, and they were just like, this needs to get out to the world. We can't keep this quiet. And so they put a ton of money and opportunity into developing the documentary around the treatment.
Wow. So, Dr. Louwers, if you could just, why is this so important? What is this show, this documentary? Why is it so important for people to watch this?
Well, most importantly, it's real people. You know, it's people like you and I. There's military, there's first responders, but there's also just average folks that have been through emotional and physical trauma, people with post-traumatic stress and anxiety disorders. And it's giving them hope because a lot of people struggle with not making breakthroughs with traditional treatments, and this is an option for those folks that can really provide healing and really make a difference in their lives.
So it's the treatment is known as NSR.
That's correct.
What is that, and how is that probably unique compared to other treatments that might exist out there?
Yeah, so NSR is Neuro Sympathetic Reset. It's a type of block. The idea is that when we've been through trauma, when we've been through intense situations, our nervous system kind of acclimates to that. Our nervous system acclimates to our environment, but sometimes not in a good way. And a part of our nervous system called our sympathetic nervous system, or our fight or flight response, often in those situations becomes kind of stuck on, hyperactive. And that means that trivial tasks seem daunting, that you can be uncomfortable in social situations, you can be hypervigilant, paranoid, you can have irritability, anger, insomnia, all these symptoms that really define post-traumatic stress and anxiety. And what our treatment does is it helps to balance that nervous system, helps to heal that injury to the nervous system. And it's a simple 20-minute procedure, an outpatient procedure, and it will allow real healing and allow patients to really make space for traditional treatments to be more effective. So when that fight or flight system isn't driving your response to your environment, then you can actually start to make breakthroughs and cope with stress in a healthy way.
It seems like it would be life-altering for so many people to experience. And so that's the purpose of it. What was the whole purpose of making sure that you put this documentary together?
Yeah, so as I mentioned, when I met Shaw and Michael and their passion for this project of bringing this treatment out to others that don't know about it, is the purpose of the documentary is to bring awareness, but also to raise money through some nonprofit partners that help people to get treatment that can't afford the treatment. So as we can get this out there, people that have mental health on their heart and want to help people can make donations to two different foundations, Operator Relief Fund and Erase PTSD Now. Erase PTSD Now was kind of helping to put this together even before I got involved in it and before we opened the center. But the movie, or the documentary, was already named The Reset. And we were like, that's a really good name for a center. And so we named the center Reset Medical and Wellness just because the documentary, the name just meant so much about resetting your life.
Remind everyone too of where the center is. So
yeah, we're in Strongsville, Ohio, and ironically, over 50% of our patients fly in from out of the area.
Wow.
Because it's, like Mike said, a very simple procedure. You do one side on one day, the other side on the other, and then you can fly back home or drive back home. So it's very simple and, life-altering, as you would see on the documentary.
And how can we watch the documentary?
Yeah, so you can go to thereset.movie. And it is on there. It's also on our website as well, at our, the resetcenter.com. But you can go there and learn about the mission of the nonprofits as well and what we're trying to accomplish.
I mean, it's amazing, and I can't imagine the feedback you've received so far from those who have experienced this already. I mean, what you're doing is truly changing lives. And if you want to learn more, again, we have it up for you there, the reset.movie, and you can always check. And if you know someone, maybe they don't, like you said, so many people fly, and if you know someone that doesn't live in the area that would really benefit from this, let them know about this. It's clearly something
that's our mission.
easy for them to do.
Yeah.
Thank you both so much for coming in
we
today.
Appreciate you.
I really am
Thank
very
you.
interested in seeing this documentary too. It's going to be wonderful. Thank you both.
All right, thank you.